For the past several years, a group of dedicated American slap fighters have been developing a new extreme sport in undisclosed locations across the Midwest. Most athletic commissions in the U.S. don't recognize this new sport, so the fighters have been competing underground. Still, the fan base for our sport has grown. We are now an international sensation. Our fighters don't compete for glory. They are here to test themselves. This is not a sport for the weak. This is Slap Fight. Shamokin Thunderclap will face the winner of our next matchup, White Simba versus Johnny Juice. In the quarterfinal, Johnny Juice faced Slap Fight veteran Lead Belt Chapman and knocked him out in the 4th round to advance to the semifinals. Newcomer White Simba pulled off the upset of the season, knocking out Young James in round 4 and putting the entire division on blast. Could it be Simba's season? And now, Johnny Juice, the pride of Canton, Ohio, versus Utah's own White Simba. All right, here we are at the barrel with lead official and professional fighter Kyron Bowen.
Tails.
And the coin toss goes to Johnny Juice. He will slap first. All right, folks, let's take a look at the rules of slap fight. First off, no clubbing. All competitors must land their strikes with an open hand. The heel of the hand may make contact but cannot extend past the chin. Next, no stepping. Feet must be planted shoulder width apart, and there can be no pivoting or stepping when striking. And finally, no flinching. Small reactions are allowed, but any movement that affects the power of the strike is a foul. All right, fight fans, here we are back at the barrel for our second semifinal matchup. We've got White Simba fresh off of a stunning upset of Young James, defeating him by knockout in the 4th round. On the right side of your screen, you've got Johnny Juice fresh off of a knockout of veteran Lead Belt Chapman. Another upset, both in the 4th round, both by knockout. And these two newcomers are going to face each other right now in the semifinal to see which of them will face Shamokin Thunderclap in the final to become the #1 contender.
1,
Johnny Juice with the
2,
windup.
3.
Oh, Johnny Juice with a big shot, and White Simba goes down in round 1. Holy smokes. Okay, we're going to rule that as a knockdown, even though White Simba did not go all the way to the mat. And referee Q Davidson has called a stepping violation on Johnny Juice. Now, that's just going to be a warning, but if he steps again during this matchup, he will lose a turn. White Simba's back to the barrel for the bottom of round 1. Still trying to shake out all the cobwebs here. Also needs to make sure his hair looks okay. Now again, that does count as a knockdown for Johnny Juice, even though White Simba did not fall all the way to the mat. At Slap Fight Championship, if your cornerman touches you to assist you in any way, we count that as a knockdown. So that's one of the 3 knockdowns that Johnny needs for a TKO. White Simba's a tough kid. He's going to stay in the fight. And here we go with the bottom of round 1. White Simba has such an unorthodox style. Being a tennis player, we've never seen anyone in slap fighting with this type of a background. Take a look at his backswing. Here he comes up top. Oh, a big shot by White Simba, and Johnny Juice goes down. Wow. Johnny Juice is out on his feet. It looks like his corner man is holding him up at this point. Okay, it does look like he's still cognizant. He's just rocked. He's starting to get his bearings. He's got 1 minute to get back to the barrel, completely regain his composure, and deliver a slap to White Simba. And at this point, I'm not so sure if that's going to happen. Okay, I'll correct myself. It looks like he's okay. And that in itself is impressive. It's a big part of the slap game. Not only do you have to be able to slap, you also have to be able to absorb the slap, and it looks like Johnny Juice has done that. Both of these young contestants have had knockouts earlier in the evening, and now they're facing each other. They've both got 1 knockout on their record and 1 knockdown against each other. In any other bracket, this could have been the final round. Today, it's our semifinal. And I'm excited to see what happens in round 2. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, and it's a club. Johnny Juice clubs White Simba right in the jaw, right in the neck area. And you can tell by the look on White Simba's face that he did not appreciate that. Johnny Juice, on the other hand, looks like he's having some issues with his right elbow. Yeah, definitely Johnny Juice is having some issues with his arm. That's ironic considering that in his quarterfinal matchup with Lead Belt Chapman, that's exactly what happened with Lead Belt. White Simba looks recovered from the club, but Johnny Juice is thinking about withdrawing from this fight, actually. He still has a few seconds left to recover. White Simba's paying close attention to Johnny. I think Johnny's going to throw the towel in here. White Simba back to the barrel, and Johnny's out. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a winner, White Simba, all the way from Lehigh, Utah, sweeping through the quarterfinals and the semifinals, on his way to face Shamokin Thunderclap in the final round. Outstanding.
TKO win, sending you straight to the finals to take on Shamokin Thunderclap. Listen, unorthodox style. You're going into the finals. Talk to your people.
This shit's fucked, but I'm not gonna lie, this is easy as hell. It's probably one of the easiest things I've done in my life, yo. That's gonna be the best in the world.
Who's going straight to the finals? It's White Simba.
All right, friends, let's take a look at this replay. Johnny Juice, the pride of Canton, Ohio, stepping to the barrel as one of the favorites in this tournament. Tremendous power, a fantastic performance, but Johnny Juice was taken out by the tennis pro from Lehigh, Utah. White Simba with an incredible new style that we've never seen before. Tremendous accuracy, tremendous speed. This is an incredible new force in the slap fighting game. Ladies and gentlemen, your finalist, White Simba. We want to thank Johnny Juice for an incredible performance. We will definitely see Johnny Juice back at the barrel. But as for today, it's White Simba that will face Shamokin Thunderclap in the final round, and I cannot wait to see what happens. All right, folks, there you can see the tournament bracket completely filled in. What an incredible tournament it has been so far. In our quarterfinal matchups, we had 4 big matchups and 3 upsets. Unbelievable upsets tonight. Also on the way to the final round, we've seen 4 big knockouts. And I cannot wait to see our final round between Shamokin Thunderclap, 5'6", and White Simba, 6'5".